everybody, it's the Great Escape here, and welcome to the first episode in our Life Aquatic world in quite a while. I had intended to do a Skyblock episode earlier this week, but I had come down with a illness and I lost my voice and it would not have been well. So here we are back in the world, and we've got some exciting things to do today. I guess clean the world up of drowned. But we've got some exciting things to do today because I'm going to be doing some work finally on this Arco here because I definitely want to finish it up. So I'm going to spend some time gathering some materials, and then we'll be back and we're going to get started. I've been trying to get my stuff together to go find materials, and as I was doing that I realized I didn't have my sword or my axe. And I've literally looked at every treasure chest in the area, and I'm really afraid that I left it off somewhere else. So if you saw me put my treasure or my sword in a chest months ago and I have since forgotten where it is, it'd be awesome if you could let me know, please. Alright, so I've done a little bit of work and some positive news. I did find all my swords and materials, and I'm not going to tell you where I found them because it's really embarrassing. Hint, though. Oh, shoot. Maybe I've lost them again. Okay, anyway. First thing I wanted to accomplish was finishing up the statue that I began making in the last episode in honor of my first Patreon FD Raptor. And as you can see, my raptor statue is done, and it's looking much less like a turkey, which is fantastic. I like it, love it. I do think I want to add a little bit more details to it. I love the white, or not the white, the sandstone there. I might want to put some stripes on the legs, and I think the tail looks a little stunted, so I might want to add a little bit more to the tail. But he is much bigger, but still awesome. And he's running over into that temple area, and so I might want to push that back. Oh, and there's the what I'm missing. So that was task number one. Task number two was to gather a bunch of materials, and I did that. I've got plenty of materials. I want to see what he looks like from up here. And so I've got a lot of sand, a lot of concrete. It's definitely not going to be enough to finish up the walls or do anything like that. But that's not my main goal. My main goal is actually want to take the walls that I do have already down to the ocean floor. And still probably not going to have enough to do all of that. But I want the baseline. Let me see what he looks like. Oh, he's cute. Yeah, the tail's a little too short, but he is running over into the temple area, which is okay. So I'm going to do something with that tail. But I do like the way he looks. So let me fly back over here. As you can see, I've got the general footprint of everything in place. And what I want to do is, if you can see, I've got the walls going all the way down to the ocean floor there. I want to do that on all the way around so that I clearly have these interior areas marked off. Because I think it's probably going to be a while until I finish the exterior of the farm, or of the Arco. But I want to start being able to build the interior areas, like my item sorter, because I need that really badly. So that's my first goal. So let me pop over here and see what we've got in our resources. This is the wrong chest. See, this is why I need an item sorter. I've just got random stuff everywhere. But pop in here. I've got a lot of sand and a lot of gravel, and there's more down in my storage area. All right, let's see. I do need to get some dye. I think I've got plenty for the white, but I do need to get some cyan dye for my cyan. Ooh, I just noticed that none of those have the cyan blocks going up the middle. So even like those aren't completed. This is such a big base. It's so huge. There's so much stuff to do. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some of those materials, and I'm going to start the process of putting in the walls all the way around, and let's see how much we can accomplish. Eventually, all of this stuff is going to go away as I start preparing for the internal building area. But for now, I'm going to start putting blocks down and seeing how far we get. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where this guy came from, but I was over here working. You can see the wall coming in place. I have to get more glass, and I turned around, and this guy was just standing there. Like, where did he come from? Was that a patrol? Like, did a single guy patrol spark up there anyway? All right, but as you can see, I've got some work done. I've got to pick up some more glass. It's in the smelter, and I've got this wall almost in place down there, and I've still got plenty of concrete. It's going to take a lot of concrete to get all this done. As I said, like, this is an enormous thing. One thing I want to figure out is how, like, I like the way this part looks, and that's really interesting. I think this is going to look really boring, but I don't know if I care because it is underwater. Let me go over on the other side. The other side looks different, and I want to see what difference it has. I go to sleep really quick because the other side is also already in place, but it, in addition to having all the cyan and the white concrete in place, it has the black concrete too. This one does. Yeah, that one does too. Okay. So yeah, I don't have any plan for that side. I mean, I like the way this side looks. Wait, does this side look different than the other side? Did I design these two completely differently from one another on accident? I don't think so. No, this has the black in place. I don't know why. I looked over and saw it and didn't see. Okay, well, I mean, it'll probably work because one of these sides will be drained out. Probably not this side, but we'll see because I'm going to be building things. Anyway, plans. Let me go ahead and continue placing and continue working, and we'll see where we are in just a few minutes. Yeah, I think there must just be a patrol spawning because I was down placing the final bit of walls. As you can see, the this section is now completely walled off down underneath. So now this area, aside from like the portals, portals meaning doorways, I guess, they're complete. I don't know what I'm going to do with those areas yet. So they're just sitting there, and then I popped up and got shot by this. Bows work differently on Bedrock than they worked on PS4. But anyway, I got shot by one of these guys. So I must have a patrol spawning, or a patrol area spawning around here. I guess this is... Well, it's not a plane, though. Oh, yeah, he's up there. Look at him. If I kill him, I will spawn a... I'll get the bad omen effect, and I have a village over here. So I'm not going to do that. But, as you can see, I'm going to pop down in here. And you can see I've got my walls in place. Completely walling off this section here. I don't know what the interior portion is going to look like, so it's not completely set off, but each of my little like bunker areas, not bunkers, farming areas are about this size. So this would be one farming area here, and I might treat it as two and kind of split it in the middle. Now the thing to decide is, how am I going to do the levels? Because I think I want one level of the farming area to be on this area, and then maybe a path down into an interior area. But I could do all of this in glass, and that would look pretty cool. So decisions, the sun's going down, so I'm going to pop into sleep, and I'm going to continue doing some work, and I'll be back with another check-in in just a minute. So things are going well, but you might notice that I look a little different than the last time you saw me, and if we check out my inventory really quick, you'll see that my inventory is pretty empty. All of this is gone, and all my items. I have no idea what happened. Apparently I died, and I lost everything. I don't know how that happened. I was AFKing somewhere. I thought I was protected, I guess, and then I came back on, and I was standing by my bed, and I was dead. So that's great. That's beautiful. So now I need to rebuild everything, and I've lost my elytra. I've lost all my tools. I've lost everything. But that area over there is looking pretty nice. It's completely filled in, and I just need to... My next steps here are to... let's see. I'm going to drain it all out and make some plans, because this is where my item sorter is going to go. So I'm going to be building my item sorter in this area. So I kind of have to decide what I want it to look like and those things. So I'm going to spend a little time gathering my resources back up, and then maybe I'll try draining out this pool. And I guess we'll call that a day because this is really defeating. Really, really bad. We're slowly getting this kind of divided up so that I can drain it. I think I've decided that I'm going to leave this side over here as water and give it a glass front once I'm done. I need glass because I lost all my glass. And that side over there is going to also be left as water, and they're going to be full. And these are going to be my new kelp farms, because I just remembered that now that we're on Bedrock, furnaces store I can't even speak. Furnaces store experience. So I can have 2 kelp farms, and then underneath have like a furnace array that will create fuel and also experience. And then this section here is going to be drained out down to the bottom, and this will be where my item sorter is going to go. It'll be on the top area, and then, or maybe a little bit sunken. I have decided fully. And then there'll be storage and more stuff down at the bottom. It'll probably be like individual item storage at the top, then leading down into mass storage for bulk things like cobblestone, sand. I'm going to keep doing this motion, etc. down at the bottom. So it'll be like individual item storage, bulk storage, or overflow storage, or some other kind of storage, something. So let me continue to place this. There's a giant ravine down here I need to fill in. There's so much to do. And so few resources thanks to whatever caused me to die. Did I miss placing a piece of glass right there? Oh well, anyway. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Okay, so, well, let's see. Let me see if I can climb out of here. Without elytra, this is just, my entire life is now parkour until I get some back. And I mean, I could get some back sooner, but here we go. So, this whole first section is now drained out. And which is really ironic because some of this is probably going to be made water again. I haven't quite decided what I want, because I want to maintain some of the island, and then I just have to decide how much. But I'm going to drain out all the land around the island, and this is about to, I think most of that is still within the bounds of the mushroom biome, so none of that should spawn anything, which is really cool. And then I've started the process of marking these areas off so that I can put some sand up here and drop it down to the bottom, and then use my sponges to kind of get it done. But that's all I've got time for today. So I've got a little bit of work to go. My hope is that in the next episode, I'll probably work off camera a little bit to get this all fully drained. And then in the next episode, I want to get the my kelp farms in place, so I've got a steady source of experience, because I'm going to be needing to do a lot of enchanting, because I lost everything. And then at least get this ready to go so that I can start the process of building in my storage unit here. But not super pleased with the progress of today. But losing all the materials is a lot. But thankful that I did finish the honoring FD Raptor over there. I need to light that up so you can see it from a distance. Oh, man. I need to light that up so you can see it from a distance. But I'm super excited I finished FD Raptor's sculpture over there. My first patron. There he is. Yeah, he needs some light on him. But thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed watching the progress, getting things going, watching the failures, please feel free to like the video down below, and then drop a comment if you have any feedback or suggestions or comments or whatever, just want to talk. It definitely does help the channel. And if you really liked it, want to see more in the Life Aquatic world, please subscribe. But this has been The Great Escape, and I will see you next time.
It's gonna be happy.